Yay, random B sound. This is... Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This is my favorite world in the game. I really like the design of this place. I like how there's like a bunch of different entrances to the mansion, and they have all their own specific rooms. I like how Grunty... Actually, Grunty in this world taunts you more than most worlds in the game, which I really like. This is like outside of the lair. This is pretty much her like own house, more or less. And I really like that. It's like I like how her home is like a really messed up, like haunted place.
It seems fitting for a character like her.
Yeah.
You can kill these ghosts, right? What are you doing?
I'm getting completely... I think I was just getting stun locked.
You're side being them. You had enough.
Yeah.
He's really hacking. He has more side Bs.
Yeah. Well, so this is the... No, I was just saying, like, this theme... The Mad Monster Mansion theme in this game specifically isn't necessarily one of my favorites. Like, I really like this theme, but what I did like a lot is the Smash Bros. Remix specifically, because that basically evolved this theme as, I guess by Kazooie's standards, like, I guess a mid-favorite to, like, one of my favorite Banjo themes in general, because the remix was just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think Gobi Valley is my favorite in Smash Bros. But I can definitely see.
This and Mad Monster, I think, are my favorites.
Well, I mean, like,
this and Gobi's Valley, I mean.
Yeah, like for me, my favorite Banjo remixes are actually like the main theme, honestly.
That's a good one.
Treasure Cove, Mad Monster Mansion, and Gobi's Valley.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, like, I think I like Treasure Cove mainly because it was done by Yoko Shimomura. And
you can feel the Mario and Luigi in that.
Yeah,
right.
That's part of why I like it.
Yeah.
So, were we talking about something at the end of the last part?
I'll talk. I know what you're referring to. I'll bring it up when it's more relevant.
Oh, like that's like when we get out of here.
When we actually see the padlock doors,
Oh.
then we'll talk about it. But what is the last number on these barrels? Like 1880 what?
I think it looks like 1881.
Yeah, I think that's the year Rare got founded. I could be wrong.
1881, I doubt it.
I don't. I know it's referring to something specifically, but I don't know what.
That one's blocked off. I wonder why.
Yeah. Actually, can someone look that up? Like, is there like a quick like Google search? Yeah, just like Mad Monster Mansion seller.
Come on. See see. Or okay, when was Rare?
I mean, that's one thing to do. Yeah.
Rare was 1985.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, and now I'll look up my Monster Mansion things to be sure.
Yeah, I don't... I just remember there was a specific thing about it.
Okay, the seller. Alright, I'm looking it up while it's going through. Bye, Lago. Bye, Lago.
Yeah.
Okay, the barrels marked 1881 are a reference to the rare game Attic Attack.
Oh.
Oh.
Which I think was the first rare game.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Attic Attack. That's like one of the first games on Rare. That's like the first game on Rare Replay, I believe, and it's
not that good.
It's definitely a video game.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you can definitely tell this was their first game.
Yeah, It's
I'll direct you to the Antude video.
yeah. I mean, I remember playing a decent amount of it. It was enjoyable enough to amuse me for about 10 minutes, but that's about it. Also,
Good job, man.
it's kind of easy to get stuck on this.
Pretty low ceiling. I wonder if Grody just sleep these ghosts around.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
The night lights.
Yeah. I mean, these are all her minions, so yeah.
I mean, I have a hard time sleeping without noise, to be fair.
True, but I wouldn't want to have noise from a ghost of all things. Jeez.
Well, she's used to it. It's like
Yeah, I know. Grunty would be like,
something else.
Grunty would just be like, tell me your scariest story or something.
Scary stories or lullabies to her.
Pretty much.
Actually, while we're on that, do you guys have like some kind of like it was a weird way to say it, I guess, but do you have like a nighttime ritual, if that makes sense? But you get what I mean by
I
that,
know
right?
I know what you mean.
Like, I can't sleep unless I have I have a drink, usually milk or something, and I need a Let's Play or something in the background.
Yeah.
I tend to have like a snack or something depending on how much I'm hungry. Sometimes I just go right to bed and this is really weird to say, but I often like read a couple fanfics or something and then doze off. Like I like just reading something while I'm just in a slower state of mind. Yeah, I fail. Besides that, it's nothing really too special.
Like I don't know why, but like you like for as long as I can remember, I usually like I usually like to sleep with the radio on because I just like having the noise. Unless I'm on vacation with my family and we have to share rooms, in which case I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
Because,
Nailed it.
Yeah, I failed again.
And when I was on vacation, it's really weird for me to try sleeping with like headphones on, but I really need to keep something playing, like I said before. So I just have like some kind of YouTube video going on with a pretty low volume. Also, this time we got up his ass.
Yeah, yeah, trying to sleep with headphones on is really awkward because like they always they can always just randomly slip off or like just get in an uncomfortable position. It's just like,
yeah.
Why is there a fly pad in here again?
There's an extra life on the chandelier above, I think.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, she has a picture of Gruntilda at least.
I think
why
these.
is Mumbo?
Why does she have a picture of Mumbo?
I don't know.
I can get why she has a picture of Klungo and even her flying broom of all things.
Yeah, I don't know. I think some of these pictures are different compared to the N64 though.
Really?
Yeah, I know the Mumbo one is different. He looks like
I picture a grunt. He looks like straight out of the intro.
yeah, because the Mumbo, I don't know if that's what they were going for, but the Mumbo in the N64 version looks more like Minji Jongo or something.
I mean, especially when you look at his icon face, like it's like
Yeah.
Skeletons are immune. Most of the enemies in this world are actually immune unless you're using the Wonder Ring, aren't they?
Yeah, I do know mummies and skeletons are both. They're both basically the same enemy. They just get knocked down for a few seconds as you hit them, and you can only kill them with god feathers.
Side B, side B, side B.
Pretty much.
You know, the more I'm hearing this song, the more I'm hearing Frantic Factory.
Yeah, I can kind of hear it.
It's that.
It's the instruments.
It's mostly with the chimes.
I can understand that.
I mean, this might sound weird, but like, I acknowledge, I still think I play EK64 more than Kazooie.
That's interesting.
I don't know, cause like, I think I told the story at one point, but I think at one point I actually kind of like, for some reason, for me, sometimes when I stop playing, if I stop playing a game at any point, it takes me ages to get back.
I think for me that depends on if I played it before or not. Because
Yeah,
I could
I feel the same way.
I could be like having a a grand old time with a new game, and like it's like it has the potential to become one of my new favorites. It doesn't matter how much I'm enjoying something. It's like basically inevitable that at some point I'm just gonna abandon it for like several months at a time sometimes.
What was I gonna say? Oh, sorry. I had some in my throat. Is there ever been a game where it's just like you kind of just gave up really early, and then came back later?
I don't
Like,
know.
the first thing that comes to mind is Majora's Mask.
I don't remember my first experience with Majora's Mask too well, but I do know it's not the same thing necessarily, but it's the closest thing I can think of right now. Jedi Fallen Order, I started the game on Jedi Grandmaster, and when I got to Dathomir, I think, like the planet where Darth Maul's race is from, I kept on dying on like the first enemy, and it became like really stupid, so I had to lower it down. The difficulty was just too much.
A Joey suggestion.
No, that was me being stupid. I was like, yeah, let's just put it on Grandmaster because yes, it didn't work well.
I guess a proper example for me would, besides Majora's Mask, would actually be Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh yeah, is it because of the tutorials or like?
No, I just kind of had a hard time getting into it at first. But like, cause I forget, because like I don't even think it's been that long since I played Xenoblade Chronicles. I think it's been a couple months since I even played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 after that. I just kind of stopped.
Yeah,
Because like I don't even think, like I think I got to Gormati, and then I just stopped. But then I just stopped.
I think
But
yeah.
randomly came back like maybe half a year or even over later, and then just suddenly I was having a blast just going through it.
I have a similar example with Super Paper Mario actually, where for a while, like I think I got to like the caveman world or something, and
The Kragan and all that
yeah, the
shit.
Kragans, yeah. I thought I was enjoying the game. Oh. Music screw up there, nice. I remember just thinking the game was okay, and I didn't really think much of it, and I just dropped it for years, and it wasn't until I don't know how long, but it was fairly recently, well, recently in the sense of like 5 years ago maybe, where I actually went back to finish the game, and I started enjoying it a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can't really explain why, but
I guess it's I guess though in the case of the world of the Kragan, it's probably my least favorite worlds.
Yeah, I'm on that. I feel that too. Yeah, there's not.
I can
not
understand that.
Really, not really that interesting, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, there's one part where it's one giant stretch around the end of the first world, part of the world where I think we're just a giant stretch with those mammoth-like enemies.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember getting fed up with the puzzles where you had to hit the blocks in specific orders or something.
Yeah, and there was one obnoxious one.
Like, hey, you better write this down. Like, yeah, Vlad tells you to write this down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, fam, I'll just look it up now.
Yeah, yeah. Just look it up.
Yeah. Because I was adamant on like doing it myself, and it just gave me a headache.
Yeah.
I did actually have to write it down. I think he actually still had the paper where I wrote the code somewhere.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah. I remember.
Remember the days? You know, remember when people thought they would use the notes in instruction manuals?
Oh yeah. I remember.
Good time.
I remember. I think it was like Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on like PS2 or something, where like
Yeah.
I was at someone's house playing that game, and it was like this enemy gauntlet thing. Like it was like some extra stage, whatever, and we just ended up like going on the notes page of the manual and just constantly putting in the health regeneration cheat. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Be like,
Nowadays we don't even have manuals. Like actually I have right here in front of me. I have my case for Mario Maker 2 and all that.
yeah.
It's just like I look inside the case and like there's like these bits here, like on the side where the game card goes in. It's just like it looks like there's supposed to be something here.
Yeah, like they just completely abandoned like interesting manuals and modern day stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like nowadays it's just like a sheet of paper.
Pretty much. Like I look back at like the Mario Galaxy manuals and there's like so much personality in those. Like there's so much color and
You want a manual personality? Look no further than Wario World.
oh, I'd imagine so, yeah.
The whole thing is from Wario's POV.
Yeah, I've heard as much.
There's a whole section of it dedicated just to explain his anatomy. Apparently he doesn't get germs because he apparently digests them all.
Oh yeah. It's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah. So I've heard like as a game WarioWare's pretty mediocre, but one thing from I've seen a lot of the game at this point, but like one thing I will say, I haven't played it, so I can't say of its quality, but from what I can tell, it definitely has like some of the most character I've seen from a Nintendo game. It's like Wario is just like all over the place in that game. It's great.
Wario is great.
Oh, hi, Master Hand.
Pretty much. Oh god.
Four Finger Master Hand even.
Yeah.
And this is like
He apparently lost a lot of lost a lot of polygons from the Smash Bros.
yeah. This is just dead easy.
You can theoretically speedrun this if you know the notes in advance, right?
Yeah, I don't think you have to wait for him. There's not much to say about this. But since I've broken pretty much all the gates now, one thing I was talking about at the end of the last part is that apparently the fact that you have to break a gate outside of this level, that's the same as all the gates that you're required to break in again in this level itself to get all the collectibles, is confusing or something, which makes no sense to me, because it's like I get that if you don't know that before you go in, then it's a little bit annoying having to go back to break that and then turn into the transformation, but yeah, I don't know. It's not confusing enough to warrant needing to look it up, is my point. I don't get it.
We're referring to a reviewer, and we'll just say that.
Yeah. It's like, there's like multiple times in this world where the game requires you to do it, so it's like, oh, that's the same kind of door. Maybe I should break it. It's like, it's not that hard, dude.
Oh crap, I had a joke and I lost it now. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like Mo-Chan is secretly the cousin of the would-be Phantom of the Opera from Medieval.
How well did
That's
the...
That's what one of the books even says, the would-be Phantom of the Opera.
Nice. How well has that remake been doing, by the way?
Doing pretty good. But hang on, I got a call.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself.
I also like how the skeletons up here are just, on the beams are like just massive for some reason, and they're just normal size everywhere else.
Yeah. Also, like, I can't be the only one who notices this, but like the theremin in the Xbox version, they sound a bit off compared to how they would do in the N64. When I know that because like I remember watching a Did You Know Gaming thing, and it mentioned how like there are the music is for the most part almost identical to the N64 version with a few slight differences. So some notes sound so while they sound the same, they don't have quite the exact same amount of reverb to them.
Yeah, I can definitely tell, like, with the Jiggy showing up kind of cutscene, the sound for that doesn't sound, it doesn't sound as impactful as it does in N64. Like,
Yeah.
there's
I'm back.
like,
Did I miss anything?
we're talking about, like, some
Slight,
music.
Yeah, slight music differences between the N64 and Xbox Live versions. Where like there's not some instruments don't quite pack the same amount of reverb in the Xbox version.
Yeah, and
It wasn't me, by the way, that or during the Mo-Tan thing, where every single key on that pipe organ just the exact same note.
Yeah, that was bothering me. That was bothering me because that was bothering me the most. I have perfect pitch, so I'm expecting it to play the right notes, but it doesn't.
With the pains of being somebody in Mario Paint.
Oh, I'm glad I got that on camera, but
The washing machine?
the washing machine is just a random chance thing where like Mumbo would just kind of screw up a spell and turn you into a washing machine, and that actually became a full-on transformation in Toei.
Yeah,
Oh crap! I looked away from the screen for a second. Fuck me.
Yeah, it's funny though. If you do, I don't think we've talked about this yet, but if you go back to Banjo's house and look at the Bottles portrait, you get to do this like this mini game where you end up getting some cheat codes to put in, which are, I think, basically like big head mode, small head mode.
Oh, isn't one of them just like make Banjo play as the washing machine?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was getting to. Yeah, the last one you get is Wishy Washy Banjo, which basically makes you play as a sad Banjo washing machine, and it's pretty good.
It's literally just but it's literally just like Banjo normally, just with a model swap, isn't it?
More or less. There are some things that I didn't actually know before I saw a full playthrough of the washing machine, where some things are actually unbeatable with it, because you can't hold objects above your head, for instance, which makes something like Nabnut in Click Clock Wood impossible to do. And some other things I can't think of right now, but...
Tossing the gold on Blubber's ship?
Yeah, stuff like that, yeah. Which is really weird, but... Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be weird to just see...
I thought it would be a model swap. Can't you still, like, even just, like, pull out the talent shot and all that?
Yeah, you can do the trap talent shot.
That makes no sense.
Because, like, Kazooie doesn't pop out. I think it's just the washing machine just kind of gliding around the ground.
What's the last thing we need to do?
Don't remember.
Lago?
Yeah, oh yeah, I think so.
Well done.
Well done. God, I love those stupid cow things in, what was it, Earthworm Jim 2?
Why are you thinking about the Earthworm Jim?
No, because when you finish the level in that game, there's just this cow image, and they're just like, well done.
Oh yeah.
I remember only playing a little bit of Earthworm Jim as a kid, but nothing else.
Yeah, I was just watching.
I haven't played it.
I watched a playthrough of the first two games, and when I saw that cow image, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Oh,
It's that same cow that's in that has like a secret in it in the Master Quest version of Ocarina of Time.
I love how like the Master Quest Ocarina of Time just has a bunch of cows for switches. Like, what the hell?
What?
Yeah, right. That confused the living fuck out of me.
It's like I think there's one at the start of Jabby's Belly. You hit like there's like a cow just hanging in in the ceiling, literally, and you just shoot him with the slingshot, and it just opens the door. It's like,
Okay, you went in there.
Is like the level,
Okay.
the dungeon designers for Master Quest were like high on drugs, I swear.
Although they somehow actually made the water temple good.
Like, I don't know why, but like since you're talking about how there's like random cows everywhere, like, cows are, I'm just reminded of like in Dragon.
Are you talking about the Weber cows in Dragon Quest 11?
Yeah, because like they're in the overworld, you're exploring the overworld. In some areas, there are just random cows who can predict the weather, which is like,
Why? Why not?
Yeah, they're just there, but I think like them predicting the weather, it does play into which enemies will show up, because like certain enemies will show up when it's raining in some areas or when it's night and whatnot. Not that I go out of my way to fight every single one, since you can just avoid enemy encounter.
Yeah, this is fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if these enemies do it, but I think some enemies in this game actually take two hits off of you. Could be wrong, but I swear that's the case. And then Mumbo's just randomly here.
That ghost is glitching out.
Yeah.
And
He
he's
doesn't even
like,
speak to you. He's here.
there we go.
Oh, it's a. Oh, you need. Oh, this is the water level switch we need for Rusty Bucket Day.
Yep. And that's just a random Mumbo token in the back.
And you went to sleep.
Yep. And you do have to go out with the pumpkin, so.
I still like how he doesn't even say anything.
Yeah, he's just there.
I think he said something now. Yeah.
Pumpkin making Mumbo hungry. We get pot ready.
No, run away! I don't know if we've mentioned it before, but apparently the deal with Mumbo is that Grunty put like this curse on him to make him look the way he does, and that's why he wears a mask. I could be wrong about that, but that's apparently what his backstory is.
Huh. That's interesting.
Boing, 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 boing. Almost dead again.
And this is always like really tense. I don't think you can make that jump. I've tried. You can make it. Okay.
You did try. I can't succeed.
Well, I remember trying that during the live stream and I failed. So.
I wonder are you writing this down or anything, or are you just like getting hit?
I think I did write it down. I don't remember.
Maybe or you know what? You had the best like notepad. Your old footage.
True.
Cheeto's in here, right?
Yep.
Is Cheeto in here?
Yep. The second one.
Cheeto Bear and Bird have found once more.
It's a bit. They really should have replaced the gold feathers though with like red ones, because it's a bit misleading with that. Like this is supposed to be for getting red feathers. Like I think 200 now. And Yeah, I don't know why they had gold feathers in here.
That
Nice
Grunty,
one
that's
there.
that's not the best way to celebrate get loot getting thinner.
Yeah.
That might be the joke.
I guess this would be just be like, oh, I'm thin now, I can eat a lot again.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Tell me, if he kills you,
That'll be hilarious. Oh my god.
you might.
That was
Aw.
really bad.
So he's just gonna show the
Crab for Smash Brothers.
Yeah, no, red feathers. So, we probably mentioned this before, I don't remember. Where, if you enter in, too many cheat codes that, like, benefit you too much or whatever, I think if it's, like, free or something, Grunty will actually threat to delete your save, and, she actually will if you, like, reset the game. And I think, from what I've heard, if you just keep playing to the end, I think you'll just get to Grunty's furnace front, and then the game will just reset itself or something like that.
Oh.
So you just can't continue, or you just can't finish the game no matter what.
That sucks.
It's pretty hilarious, but yeah.
Well, at least you warned you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, honestly, that reminds me of like in Animal Crossing, like in Animal Crossing City Folk. Like if you reset the game too many times, Resetti will actually say, you know what, I'm done. We'll say, you know what, I'm done. You want to reset? Fine, I'll reset the game for you. Of course, he does that. Of course, he does that as a joke. But I apparently found out that thanks to Checa Conroy's New Leaf playthrough, that in the European version of City Folk, if you actually do reset enough times, he erases your save for real.
I didn't know that. Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Because I have City Folk, and
Yeah.
That one, oh,
Yeah, because I remember he also threatens to do that in the Animal Crossing, and it even replicates how the screen. It even replicates having like the little white line in the center of the screen whenever you do reset the game on the GameCube.
nice.
Yeah, I even said it's so bright it hurts my brain.
Oh man.
I honestly didn't. It's definitely interesting to know that he actually will reset the game.
Yeah.
Version. Although, like, since New Horizons is gonna have cloud saves, I'm pretty sure Resetti's probably gonna have a different role this time around.
Yeah, like.
well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. Because Cloud State, well, not all games on the Switch support Cloud.
Oh, right. Yeah. Horizon. I was about to say Horizon Zero Dawn. New Horizons doesn't have cloud saves as far as I remember.
Oh wait, no,
yeah.
Everything just auto saves.
Yeah. The fact that the game auto saves makes you wonder, like, what would they do with Rossetti?
Yeah.
Not making a Smash Brothers trophy, clearly.
Yeah.
That was like the funniest thing in Brawl. It's just
Yeah,
like.
I like how he just mocks one of the one of the characters.
Yeah, I just love how this fight is going on while this guy is just yapping your ear off.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
It's fun in an annoying way, I guess.
Yeah. It was also very interesting that every Smash Bros. Game had a different Animal Crossing assist trophy character for each game. Because Brawl had Resetti, Smash 4 had Isabelle, and Ultimate has Captain.
Oh yeah.
I actually forgot that Isabelle was an assist trophy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She like gave you food.
Yeah, she just gave you food. That's it.
So, you got any closing words before we end this?
Uh-huh.
That works.
Yeah, I'll see you in Rusty Bucket Bay.